Okay, welcome back. Last time we managed to make our way through. We managed to make our way to Roppongi, which is actually hidden behind a force field kind of thing. So that's kind of weird. But that does mean that there are no enemies in here. We managed to find Yuji's Yuka. However, we've also learned that she's basically been turned into a bodyconian and pretty much can't die. However, she did ask us to go and find a soul essence for her so that we could actually kill her, because basically she's in a permanent state of undeath, and you know, no one really wants that. So we can now try to find that for her. However, we also ran into a mysterious kid called Alice who asked us to go find a Hiranya for them, after they also said we should meet her friend, the Count in Red. And then, well, we did that. And there's also the Baron in Black, who we also ran into. And if I know anything about Megami Tensei, I know exactly what that means. And we also managed to find an item called the Gushing Jar, which I imagine is very important, because while we were there was another person who basically said, hey, I heard that the Count in Red and the Baron in Black left a mysterious jar, and they just hid it somewhere in the building. So I assume that must be the Gushing Jar. So we've made our way back to the Count in Red's office, and we've met up with Alice again. Hey mister, have you brought what I wanted? Hooray, thank you. Hey mister, I have another question for you. Could you die for me? No. No, we will not. I don't know what happens if you say yes, but honestly I don't think I want to find out. So, you won't do what I ask, and she just bursts into tears immediately, insisting that we're so mean. Mr. Red, listen, that big boy was so mean to me. So, now the Count in Red steps in, just like, what's the matter? So, you see, and just through floods of tears, asked that big kid to die, but he wouldn't do it. Wanted to be with him forever. I asked him so nicely. I see, but don't you worry, Mr. Red will see to it that you get your wish. So now, the Count in Red turns into Belial, and apparently because we have the Gushing Jar, it just skips this boss fight. So he just kinda gets sucked into the jar. Belial was sucked into the jar and was sealed inside. No, Mr. Red, and now she just cries even harder. The little girl vanished into thin air. Okay, so now Yuriko has turned up, compliments us for being strong and intelligent again. Though still, it's not right to make a little girl cry like that. By the way, I'd like to take the jar you sealed Belial in off your hands, if you wouldn't mind. It's dangerous for you to be toting that thing around. Give it to me, I'll take care of it. Will you give the Belial pot to Yuriko? I'm going to say no, but I think if you say yes, it'll probably push you towards the Chaos alignment. But I'm still going to go with no, because I'm trying to be neutral. Why won't you listen to reason? Yuriko cast Shibabu, and binded my entire party. There we go, just give it over to me, thanks, I'll take it from here. Yuriko took the Belial pot and left. So now the question becomes, do I have an item that will cure status ailments? You know what, I don't know what Hiranya does, but I'm gonna try using on Yuka. There was no effect, okay. So basically I have no way to actually get rid of this status ailment other than actually just waiting for it to go away naturally. But now if we try to leave, the Black Baron appears. Do you have any idea what you've just done? You've crushed the Amiga dreams of a little girl under the heel of your boot. Belial and I, we only wanted to see her happy. That's why we gave her eternal life, so she would never have to stop smiling. So now Yuji, actually giving a response, but in order to do that, how many people did you have to kill? How many souls did you have to imprison? Then, so long as they remain here, they get to live eternally in peace and tranquility. Eternally. Indeed. I shall give you... Ooh, okay, I think this must be a translation error or something, because this makes no sense. I shall give you them their in gift, that of eternal peace and tranquility. Look out, get back. So Baron in Black has now just grabbed Yuji. Only one of them? Very well, I suppose the soul of Yuji is mine now. You left the Red Count's room. So now, Yuji has been taken. And I don't know exactly where I have to go. Okay, we found a topaz, so that's kind of nice. However, basically there's two places that I think I need to go here, but I don't know which one I actually do have to go to. And also, I don't want to have to fight these Lilims, because Basically, if it's something that can actually hit me with a status ailment, I would like to avoid it for now. That's a phantom. I don't know. This is a new enemy type. I haven't seen this before. Let's just see what they do, because if they just do damage, I can use this to actually get out. I can use it to get out of the binds for everyone. Okay, the Hobgoblin's free. However, actually, this is actually looking really bad. This is looking really bad. I need to get out of this. Can I get out of the auto battle? Game, let me out of the auto battle, please. Game, let me out of the auto battle, please. And Kazuya's dead. Great. And if Yuka dies... Okay, that was actually terrible. Okay, I can actually make my way through this, though. So what I'm gonna do... I assume that I don't have to do this immediately. So I'll use a gold pill to revive Kazuya. And now I'll use the comp. And I'll use magic to have Yuka patch up Kazuya with the Arahan. I don't know if the Arahan's a full heal in this game, but I imagine if it isn't, it must be very close to it. And I'll also have her heal herself. So I know that Yuji is like in danger and I should be kind of rushing to help him. However, I don't think I should do that without being ready. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm actually going to run all the way back and try to get back to Shinjuku and heal. And then I'll come back, because there's two places that I could possibly need to be here. Basically, we could go back to where we found the Baron in Black on this floor, like on the basement. Oh, and there's enemies in here now, of course, because Alice isn't here. Basically, I could go back and find them in the area, or I found a sealed door on the second floor, and that could also be where I need to go. So, just for now, I'm just going to try to get through everywhere. I'm just going to try to get through everywhere, get back and heal, because I don't really want... Because I assume I'm going to have to fight them. What gives? I heard Roppongi was a great place to live, but it's just a town filled with mindless zombies. So now people are seeing what Roppongi in this world actually is. Because now, it is actually just a city of the dead, basically. Because, well, that's what Belial and Neburos turned it into. Also, that's who they are. Basically, the Count in red is Belial, and the Baron in black is Neburos. And Neburos has one of my favorite actual designs later on. I don't know how he appears in this game, because I haven't actually seen how he, fully appears as yet. But I think he looks really cool in the later games. In his way, he's kind of, got the puppets. He has the puppet thing going on. And I think that looks kind of cool. And that's a lot of Pusakas there. And I don't know exactly where I'm going here. But I think I've made a wrong turn. I've made a wrong turn somewhere nearby. I think it's just down here. I hope. That's a lot of enemies though, so I do want to get away from these. However, once I find my way there, I should be able to find my way back. If I find my way back to the terminal, I should be able to find my way to where I need to be fairly quickly. Or at least I assume that's how that's going to work. That's just one enemy. I can kill that without too much thought though. You know, if it's just one, that's just one. So basically, if it's just one thing, I'm not too worried about it. Okay, this one's just two, so I can just wipe these out, because they aren't really going to do too much to me. But I do want to patch up to Muzz, and I want to heal everyone else up first as well. Because, well, I assume, key term, I've actually gone the wrong way again. I've gone the wrong way again. I have actually gone the wrong way again. But basically, okay, there's the disco. So now, can I put the map on? Because, no, that's the wrong thing. I need the map for this, because I need to find my way back to the terminal. But I don't know exactly where this is. So let's bring up the actual map. Just the big map. Okay, so... So that's downstairs, upstairs. Why could it not just mark the terminal on my map? That would be so much more practical. Okay, I'm going to try making... No, I think this is going to be the wrong way, but I'm going to try it anyway. So where were the stairs? Was this the stairs? Okay, so let's look at it from here. So I need to make a right, then go around, I think. I might be completely wrong, but I want to test this, because I do need to find the terminal here. And that's a super low level enemy. Why are these here? I guess it's just all undead type enemies here. So pretty much none of them are going to be an actual legitimate threat to me, but they are going to all be a bit of an annoyance. Okay, Pasakas could actually be a legitimate threat though. Fortunately, I can just cast Miragion on them and we should be good to go. Because these things are weak to fire. However, Hobgoblin is just a tiny bit too weak to actually one-shot them. But hopefully, combined with everyone else's damage, we should be good to go on these. Okay, there's 1 down, 2 down, 3 down, 4 down, I assume. There goes number 5. Yeah, is that... Okay, we can finish off all of them, but now Yuka just finishes off the remaining ones. So that's 1, 2, and Tamuz finishes off that last one. Okay, now I can just kill these off without any real issues either, but I do still need to find the terminal, because I'm still too worried to actually go back and try to do anything before I actually do that. Okay, also, I don't know what it is about this tile set, but apparently I just get lost as soon as this tile set gets brought up every single time. Okay, what gives? I heard Roppongi was a great place. Okay, this is where I need to go, I think. Yeah, that's what I've done wrong. An Ubatarian, I don't know how that's pronounced. Anyway, there's the exit, so now I can check those, I'll check those 2 rooms on my way back, but now I can actually make it back to the terminal, and just for speed reasons, just to go a little bit faster, I can actually go to Shibuya, because that way I can teleport and actually just get back to a healing place much, much faster. And honestly, I think I'll do that for now, and I think if I need to go and heal, I'll just teleport back to Shibuya, because I feel like that's probably my best bet, because there's the store, and here's the healer, which is also a neutral healer, which is very beneficial to me. I'm also starting to realize I'm actually kind of running low on money, and I don't know really how to get a lot of it. Like, I assume... Actually, I know how I can do it. I could just negotiate with demons. And be like, hey, give me money. But, I don't know, I haven't done that, really. Like, you've seen how I've negotiated with every demon so far. It's basically like, hey, don't give me money, don't give me magnetite, come with me. Come with me, I can fuse you into something cooler. And then I don't fuse them into something cooler, because I never get... Because everything in this game seems to turn into either a law or a chaos demon. Okay, so let's quickly check out these side rooms on my way back here. You know what? Let's try and negotiate with this. Just because I can. Is this really a human? Lure our weapons. We will ignore it. Okay, now actually he wants to fight me. And of course I get hit with Shibabu and Bufula. Oh no. Okay, let's try and negotiate again. We'll be threatening this time. It's ignoring you. We'll approach it. And, okay, okay, you know what? We tried to be threatening, we approached it, and it basically called us a coward. Then as soon as we took a step towards it, it ran away like a big hero. That's very on brand, I suppose. Also, we got literally 1 EXP for that. And these are just a dead end, I assume. Okay, we got jumped there, but that's just 4 enemies. I'm just gonna leave it. I'm just gonna leave these ones and run away like a big hero. And I can now use the comp to pull up the elf. I'll use the comp to pull up the elf, and I'll also summon... Wait, what? Oh, my party's full. Because I guess it still has a place registered for Yuji. So I'll have the Hobgoblin, Tamuz, Kazuya, Elf, Yuka. Okay, there we go. So I assume that must be how that works. It still must just have a place saved for Yuji. Like, it must still have Yuji's place in the party saved until he either comes back or leaves permanently. So I'm now going to take the elevator down, and I know that this is a dangerous game, because this is a danger floor. However, I don't know exactly where this is. Like, I know that it is... Like, okay, I need to go the other way, I think. Actually, no, I can make it through here. If I make it back to the stairs, I should be safe. However, I am going to get poisoned. Like, I feel like my entire party's probably going to get poisoned while I try to do this. But if I can make it back to the stairs, I know where I am. Like, as soon as I get back to the stairs, I know where I'm going. So, is this the stairs? Okay, cool. Now I just need to, hopefully, not get my entire party poisoned. Or at least be in a state where I can get through the poison. Or at least be their words, or at least be in a state where I can get through all of the poison without needing to really worry about it too much. And also, well, we still have a bind on the party apparently, so that's less of an ideal, because I don't know if this is actually where I need to go. Okay, that's black ooze. Okay, I can talk to you, buddy. Let's be friendly. Okay, I guess I can't talk to black ooze. Maybe, oh, that's because it's kind of like slime. I guess it doesn't have, like, the mental, like, capabilities to negotiate, I suppose. But again, I don't imagine this, like, pile of corpses probably does either. I imagine most undead enemies probably can't negotiate. So, let's just go for... Actually, no, I don't want to... I'll try negotiating with Lilim, actually. Lilim seems... identify yourself. Okay, make it a minion? We had too many minions, okay. Barif. I'm going to run from Barif because I don't really know what it does. Was in this game, I know that it resists bullets, I think, and please tell me I didn't get poisoned. Tamu's got poisoned, of course. But this was where this was the room where we found the Baron in black earlier. So if he isn't here, he'll be on the other floor. And is he here? Oh, so you came to save your friend, eh? Well, I hate to disappoint you, but he's already dead and his body is no more. Though I must say, having you come straight to me certainly saves me quite a lot of time. More fresh, healthy young souls for me. And then he laughs, and turns into Nebiros. So this was where I was supposed to go, this was the boss fight. So, let's immediately get into a danger zone. Okay, so let's just, we'll patch ourselves up. No, we'll increase our attack with Tarukaja. Then I'll just go for double Zionga. If I hit him with double Zionga, I think he'll probably just get stuck in a shock state. However, that isn't doing a lot of damage to him. But if we can basically just stun lock him, I'm not going to be too worried about it. Nemeris didn't take all that much damage from the gunshot, though. However, if I can just boost up my magic... If I just boost up my magic every turn, I think I'm going to be in a pretty good spot. And if I hit him with double Zionga, he'll just get stuck in the shock state, I think. And if I can basically just stun lock him for his entire health bar, I don't know how much health he has, but hey, if I can stun lock him for that entire time, that's going to be wonderful for me. Especially since Tamuz is also getting these buffs, so as soon as he gets to move, that's when... so basically, once that happens, that's his time to shine, because he'll just come in with even stronger hits. And we basically just stun lock Nebiros, I think. Okay, that's boost number 3. And honestly, the damage boost isn't actually being all that massive, but it is kind of stacking up over time. And let's just keep spamming Zionga out. And basically, the reason I knew why... Mudo! Okay, missed. So that was concerning, actually. Basically, the reason I was immediately... The reason I immediately recognized what was going on here was pretty much just in every later game, Alice is always shown with Nebiros and Belial. And in the Persona games, in 3, 4, and 5 at least, in order to get Alice, you have to fuse Nebiros with Belial. And they're usually also, like, the highest level of the Death Arcana in those games. So they're basically just always they're always just linked together in these games. So I guess this is where that started. And they've always basically just been intrinsically linked in Megaten through that. I don't know if this actually started in the original Megami Tensei. Yeah, like, I don't know if this predates the Shin coming into the series, but, well, I don't know. But it's just something I've always remembered. No! Okay, they killed the elf, that's fine. That's fine, everyone else is okay. And hopefully we should be pretty close to winning, I think. 32. Okay, we missed that time. And Tamuz is still just kind of here. Like, Tamuz still hasn't been able to do anything in this fight. It's still stuck with the bind. And Yuka is actually starting to run out of MP. But I imagine this thing is starting to run out of health. Is it? Okay, Tamuz is finally free. So we can do 3 regular attacks, and Yuka can just hit it with Zionga again. And I think we should be good to go. Okay, so in a shock, 1 hit, 2 hit, 3 hit, Tamuz hits, 81, Nebiros is defeated. And how much do we get? 29, okay, we got 2944 or EXP from that, and I'll put that point into luck, I think. And because I think you do need luck for a later dungeon. We had a bit of magnetite, we had to reanimate the dead, We needed their life energy to protect this illusory town for Alice. It was all for Alice. How was what we did wrong? What's wrong with putting everything? Sorry. How was what we did wrong? What's wrong with putting everything into pleasing the one you love? And he just vanishes. Thank you, Kazuya. Thanks to you, my soul has been freed. I'm forever indebted to you. Thank you. Now I can continue on to the afterlife. My only regret is that I was unable to save Yuka from her fate. It's time for me to go. Farewell. And with that, Yuji is now gone. Messenger of God has actually appeared. Yuji's faith in God was truly strong. His soul is indeed fit to be brought to the foot of God himself. I will carry Yuji's soul to heaven. Weep not, for he shall serve God in happiness forever. Okay, so with that, Yuji is now gone. And we will not be getting Yuji back as a party member for the remainder of the game. He is dead. Like, he's dead now. However, well, he is the law hero, so we'll be seeing him again in another form, basically, which is kind of tragic. And now brings another question. The new question is, I have no idea where I'm supposed to go now. Like, I am completely lost. So, while I'm here, I want to find that elevator again. Because there was that room on the second floor that now I'm kind of curious about. What was in here? I'm hoping it's not a boss fight. Like, I'm hoping that I'm not going to wander into a boss fight that I'm completely unprepared for. Oh, because I just beat Nebulos and I haven't gotten a heal. So basically, if I go in here and there's just a mysterious random boss fight that I just kind of get jumped by and die immediately to, I'm not going to be very happy about it. And also, Erebus does a decent chunk of damage. I think I can just beat it in a fight outright, though. So let's just try that. Okay, can cast Tarukaja on itself. Good to know that Erebus has its kind of healing abilities. Not healing abilities, it has its own buffs. And we can't wipe them out in one turn. Good to know. But we can just auto-fight, and we should pretty comfortably win. Because all they can do is cast Palimpa and do regular attacks, I think. And we got jumped by some corpses. So let's just do regular attacks, I suppose. Actually, I'll just do regular attacks and Miragion, and we should be good to go. After this, I'm going to try to find my way to this locked door, just to see if I can go through it and see what happens. But after that, I'm going to go back and heal and probably end off the episode and try to figure out where I need to go next. Because I think we've now actually finished everything in Roppongi. However, I also want to go back and try to help Yuji's... I kind of want to try to help Yuji's Yuka, just because I don't know what happens. Like, I don't know what happens with it, but I feel like I should try to actually save it. Okay, we got poisoned there. What's in here? Okay, the box is already empty, so that's not where I want to be. But this is double not where I want to be, because this is enemies. Also, I no longer have anything with whatchamacallit. Not Mazan. What was it? Mazanma, that was it. That was the upgrade. I managed to completely forget what it was called, so that was kind of a disaster on my part, I fully admit to that. Okay, so I know that it's somewhere on this floor. There is a locked door, but I don't know exactly where it is. Like, I ran past it on my way through here, but I don't remember where it is. And also, I'm just gonna run into every single fight, apparently. Because hopefully I can... Okay, I got away from them. But apparently we're just going to get camped at the doorway, so I guess we have to fight our way out. Which isn't exactly ideal, because Lilim is kind of a giant hassle to fight around. Mostly because I can't one-shot it, and also because freeze stats... Well, I say freeze stats effects. All stats effects in this game are kind of an annoyance to have to work around. But either way, we still just win, because Lilim isn't exactly... Oh, that's 4 Robuses. You know what? I can try negotiation. Let's try negotiation. Do I not know who it is? Low weapons. Okay, it'll hear me out. Make it a minion. Kazuya had too many minions, so it left. You know what? It's not exactly how I would have wanted to do it, but it got it away from me, so I'm okay. Now... Okay, the Mappa spell has expired, so I'm even more lost. Well, now I can just kind of throw hands with this pile of corpses, and we should be good to go. I like how it's very visibly like a group. Like, it's very clearly like a pile. But it does just say that it's one. It's just one corpse. So let's go in here, I think. That's a damage floor. Wait, was it? Okay, I found the elevator. So I think I'm near where I need to be. I say that, but I've kind of just wandered in a giant circle, I think. I would like to just run away from Aurobus if I can. And was in here? No. I know that it's somewhere in this building. I know that it's somewhere on this floor. Because it was on this floor, which was why I was kind of convinced it could have been the other place. Which is why I thought it was the other place that Neburos might have appeared. And is it through here? No. Is it through here? No. But I found the stairs. So the other stairs are there. Now, where is it? Like, genuinely, I don't know exactly where this is, and it's going to kind of bug me a little bit. Maybe it's just through here. Like, I know it's on this floor, but I don't know exactly where it is. And I imagine this could get pretty bad. Okay, we got jumped by one Lilim. I can just beat this up because we can kill one in one turn. And we got jumped by a Black Ooze, which honestly is probably going to be a bit of a hassle because these things do resist physical attacks, I imagine. Because, well, given the fact that it's taken 3 rounds of attacks and isn't doing anything, however, it doesn't seem to be attacking at all, so... I say that and it immediately got an attack in. So, well, we can get through Black Ooze without any real issues. But now, I want to put the mapper back on, and I might as well just patch up these two. I might as well patch up my demons and get rid of their poison status effect. And while I'm doing this, I might as well just quickly check how much MP does Yuka currently need. Sorry, how much EXP does she currently need to level up? Okay, she needs like another 2,000. That's actually a fair bit. So she is actually a good ways off. And I think I've just gone backwards. I think I've just gone in a circle here. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I think what I'm gonna do is, I think, if I can make my way back, I'm gonna go all the way back to Shibuya and heal. Well, that's down. No, that'd be the way up. So this way should go down, in theory. You know, because there wouldn't be 2 stairs as I go to the same place. So let's go back down to the first floor. And now I just need to find my way back out of here, which is not here. Oh, oh, wait. Okay, so yeah, if we go and try to talk to the people that were around here earlier, they won't attack us, but they won't attack us, but it becomes visibly clear that they were zombies the whole time. See? It's like, Roppongi is controlled by 2 men. They call themselves the Red Count and the Black Baron. I don't get why they act so high in with all the time they spend entering that little girl. That's weird and gross. That's weird and gross, and no, not a fan of that. Like, that is weird and gross, and I'd never consider that as a possibility. And honestly, I kind of wish the game hadn't mentioned it, because now that kind of ruins Neburos and Belial for me a lot. Like, that's awful. Okay, let's hope... Can these, like, level 9 enemies get out of my way, please? I should genuinely just try to find something that has a stoma, because I'm just going to get jumped by, like, level... This is a level 1 enemy. It dies in literally 1 hit now. And also, it gives basically nothing. It gives medicine, that'll heal me for, like, 30. That does nothing. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is end... Actually, no, I'll go back to Shibuya and heal, and then I'll end off this one. So, pretty much, in this one, we managed to find our way back through. We managed to trap Belial, and then... Yuriko took the jar that we trapped him in. I'm sure that definitely won't have some implication later on in the game. And I can also revive my Rusalka. Sorry, my elf. And I'm nearly out of money. Oh no. I'm gonna have to start doing some negotiations for money. Possibly. I'll probably just do that off screen in between episodes, I guess. But I need to do that, and I also need to figure out where it is I'm supposed to go next. So in the next one, we'll be... So in the next one, I'll figure out where it is I'm supposed to go, and I might also go and try to find that door back on that second floor again, because I didn't manage to find it. So yeah, we'll be doing that and making more progress next time in more Shin Megami Tensei. So I'll hopefully see you all for that next time. Okay, later. Okay, so I quickly just managed to make my way into it. So basically, there's this sealed door here, and I just wanted to see what it is. So now, there's nothing on here, but if we go here, Yuji's soul's been freed. Assumably, if we'd come over here before we'd fought Nebulos, we'd actually see Yuji's soul, and he'd probably just have a conversation with us. And over here, you hear a voice. Now my spirit can move on, I owe you. So now, that's basically just what I want. So basically, that's just what's in here now that we've already defeated Nebulos. I imagine we can probably talk to Yuji a bit more and get a bit of an explanation if we'd come here before fighting him. But I just want to quickly show that, so I can just throw that in at the end. So, yeah, that's where I'm going to end this one off. Okay, thanks for watching. Later.